they look so yummy. Look at those, how pretty those look. Hi friends, it's Wendy Lynn. Welcome back to my kitchen. In today's video, I'm going to be making some homemade jalapeno poppers. And these are just a fun, easy, yummy appetizer to make if you're entertaining at your house or you need to have something to bring to a friend's gathering. And it's super easy to make, just very simple ingredients, and everybody loves them. So I'm just making a small little batch for me and Robert today. I'm going to use 4 jalapenos, and you want to have pretty decent size because we're going to cut those in half and take the seeds out. That way we can put our stuffing in there. I've got 4 green onions, and I've got probably about 6 slices of bacon that I've already had cooked up. I'm going to make some bacon bits with that. I've got about 1.5 cups of shredded cheddar and Colby Jack cheese. And then I've got an 8-ounce block of softened cream cheese to room temperature. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get the jalapenos prepped. I've already got everything washed. So I'm going to go ahead and get those jalapenos prepped. And what I do is I take a jalapeno and I'll go ahead and just cut the stem off. Like so. And then I've got this real nifty little core that will help to de-seed this jalapeno. So I've got a little bag here. You just stick it in there and twirl it around. And look at that, the whole thing just comes right out. And there I've got my hollow jalapeno. I'm going to just cut that in half. And that way I have a nice jalapeno boat, so to speak, to put my cream cheese stuffing in. I've got all of my jalapenos prepped, and now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to chop up my green onions and I'm going to chop up my bacon. I've got my green onions chopped and I've chopped up my bacon into bacon bits. Now what I'm going to do is mix everything together, aside from the jalapenos, obviously, in a bowl. And I'm going to mix it up with my hand mixer. And as I mentioned before, this is an 8-ounce block of cream cheese. You do want it softened to room temperature because that way it'll be easy to mix up. For the cheese, I've got about 1.5 cups in here. I'm going to put probably about half of that in my mixture, and I'm going to reserve the other half to top the jalapenos before they go in the oven. Just put some of that cheese in there. All right, now we're going to put the bacon bits and the onions in there. This is going to be so good. Like I said, these are so easy to make, and they're always a real big hit whenever we bring these to a gathering. Okay, I'm going to get my hand mixer now. We're just going to blend all this together. I've got my cream cheese stuffing ready, and now I'm going to go ahead and fill up my jalapeno halves. Just take a little spoon and just scoop it on in there. It's pretty easy to do. And you want to give a pretty good generous amount in those jalapeno halves. About like that. These are going to be so good. Can't wait. I've got all of my jalapeno halves stuffed with the cream cheese mixture. And you don't even need to put any seasoning in there because the onions and the bacon and the cheese, it doesn't need anything else. So what I'm going to do at this point, I put them on my little tray. I am going to be cooking these in the air fryer. And I wanted to put a little piece of foil down so it doesn't make such a mess because sometimes some of the cheese might bubble over. I'm going to top off with some finely shredded cheese now. Just going to load those on the top. And then we're gonna pop them in the air fryer at 375 for about 10 to 15 minutes. The jalapeno poppers have been cooking in the air fryer at 375 for about 15 minutes and they're ready. Get these out. And I did put these on the bottom rack, not right in the center, because I didn't want the cheese to burn and the jalapeno shells to not be cooked enough. And they look so yummy. They're hot. Look at those, how pretty those look. I've got my jalapeno poppers out of the air fryer. Look how good they look.
Oh my goodness, I
Can't wait to
try
Robert's
those.
gonna get in here first to have the taste. He always is the first to get a taste of them. Careful, they're hot. Oh. You're a little messy there?
Yeah, thanks.
Well, I think he likes it, but it's a little messy, so he decided to walk off. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and make jalapeno poppers at some point in your near future. And I look forward to seeing you again on Wendy Lynn's Kitchen.
They're so good.